Well, there, I'm old geezer. Yeah, I remember when a smoke was a smoke. Well, we did. But I'll let my friend Al and Mick tell you all about it.
Hey, come on in. First of all, thanks for watching. My name is Al Joynes, and I'm a broadcaster by trade, but I'm also a filmmaker. I've directed music videos. I've been interested in filmmaking since as long as I can remember. And now I have a project that I think you'll be interested in. And I'm still on the air. I do a show called Psychedelic Sunday where we play psychedelic music from 64 through 74, give or take a few years. And I think you're going to be interested in what I have to tell you, and what Mick Young has to tell you as well. Welcome to the Magic Bus. So I'm here as producer to tell you about the Magic Bus, because we like to get it made by the same people who lived through that mystical time, which I believe to be 1967 through 1969. Summer of Love, Monterey Pop Festival, and Woodstock. Two of the most incredible happenings of that decade. That's where we meet our pal Gus at Woodstock. And you remember, we had to stay away from the brown acid. Our pal Gus didn't get the memo. He takes the famous brown acid at Woodstock and he falls asleep for 30 years. Or like a coma, I would think. But that's where the movie's cartoon characters come into play. Gringo and Proto summoned to help poor trippy Gus in his quest to find peace of mind and another concert to go to. And it's on our wish list to get Cheech and Chong to voice these two animated aliens, by the way, who really don't know what the hell is going on. But one thing's for certain, it's happening somewhere in the head of our boy Gus. You could look at it like a new savior is born, or in this case, unleashed, and everyone seems to want a piece of him, including the military, but never seem to get it right, making them look like the Keystone Cops. Also, the beauty of this film is that there's only one lead character, and that's Gus. We can also have a supporting cast of old and new legends doing cameos. Of course, Cheech and Chong are on our wish list, and that's the voice we want for the two aliens. And that pretty much takes care of the film aspect of the whole thing. I'd like to introduce to you now Mick Young. He's our head writer, our musical director, and in charge of social media. Hey, Mick.
Thanks, Al. Well, this could be the last chance for the baby boomers to go down memory lane with a bang, and for the baby zoomers to turn on, tune in, and hopefully not drop out this time. We know about the famous brown acid at Woodstock, and they know about Woodstock, so it's just a question of us reaching out to them with our movie, and who knows, they might pick it up from here. We've spent the last 6 months with our desired audience on Facebook, who are part of fan and group pages of bands from the 60s, all having a grand old time keeping the era alive. I was pleasantly surprised at how knowledgeable these kids are of the events. These groups also contain old hippies and the new stoner crowd exchanging memories. And the general feedback is they're all curious to see what happens with our story. For the music aspect of this thing, there's this bold stoner band movement out there, and I'd like to single out the Blues Pills, who would love to have their Woodstock moment. So by bringing them in at the onset with the soundtrack, we'll give a buzz to their ongoing career and bring their fan bases on board. This type of dedication cannot be bought, and the key is to have a worldwide foundation at the onset to give this film the wing it needs at the time of its release. Thank you very much. I've got a bus to catch. Come on, old geezer. I know a couple of chicks who are just down to meet you. What do you mean, dying?
Oh, well, okay. Well, in our movie, Facebook means mugshot for our friend Gus. And tweeting selfies just hasn't set in his head yet. So I guess the future came to him too fast. But luck favors everyone, winning $25 million by doing a good deed, which changed all that. And the millennials took the bait, hook, line, and sinker. As for the rest, history will tell. And I'll let old geezer take it from here. On behalf of Mick Young and myself, Al Joynes, hope to see you on the bus.
Well, if that wasn't enough for you folks out there, you can always check us out at Kickstarter and Indiegogo.com. We're in the comedy section somewhere out there. Hey, where's that blonde bubblehead nurse going? Yeah, shut up.
If you come to San Francisco, be sure to wear sunflowers in your hair. If you're going to San Francisco, you're gonna meet some gentle people there. For those who come to San Francisco, oh Lord, won't you buy me